Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing another renovation video. This one is the 1310 21 Chic Street. So it's the apartment directly across the apartment we renovated in the previous video. Since I've recorded this, I have actually oh my goodness, I can't speak today. Since I've recorded this video, I've renovated it again. Oh my god, that was the hardest sentence to go through for some odd reason. But the reason why I renovated it again is not because I just felt like it, but rather my sim that actually lived here died. And the thing is, I don't even know what happened, why she, passed away. I was playing my sim in the other apartment, the one across, and they actually became good friends. And then I just get this notification or like a text or something that sim passed away. And I was just so confused. I'm like, I'm pretty sure I turned off, I forgot what it's called, but where they do their own thing when you're not playing them, I guess. But I don't know. I never figured out how she died, why she died, and how that happened and why it happened, but it did. And so I figured, okay, like I did not touch the apartment for a while until I made a new sim and moved her into this apartment. And obviously I redid it for her. So that may be the next video, or maybe I'll try to break it up a bit and do the modern home next instead of another renovation video. I feel like I've been doing renovations way too much, and that's why when I live streamed the other day I did the home. I do have another idea to live stream, but we will see. I've been getting a lot of inspiration from like posts I see on Facebook, and I'll share them, and sometimes they get so buried deep within my timeline that it takes me a while to find them again, just because I get distracted. So here we are. I think I was still playing around with a floor plan, like I couldn't figure out where I wanted to put everything. I wanted the two rooms to kind of have the same amount of space, but it didn't quite work out, and so I moved things around, and so her game room or her office ends up a little bit smaller, and so the reason why I said like game room or office is because this sim that lived here, I got her to the very top of that career, so she's like an esports gamer. So yeah, and I really don't understand why that happened to her. It still boggles me. I'm still really upset, but I do see her floating around every now and then, which kind of freaks me out a little bit. So I kind of want to find a way to get rid of ghosts. If you know a way to get rid of ghosts in The Sims, please let me know. I tried finding her urn, and maybe I already screwed that up when I renovated the apartment, but we shall see. So this ends up becoming the final floor plan of the apartment. I feel like now that I'm watching this again, I could have done with a single bed instead of the double, but I don't know. I just like the look of a double bed versus a single bed, and so I just made it work. And since it's just one sim, like no one else is going to be in that bed, I did push it up against the wall. And I do move things around a lot in this apartment. Like I feel like I should have gone into this knowing what I wanted, but I didn't. And so some of the stuff here are still from older packs. Like I know now with the Get Famous pack expansion, you do get like nicer like seats, like the gaming seats. You do get that workstation to upload videos and stuff, but like I said, she was an esports gamer, so she didn't. Thankfully, she didn't need that stuff yet, but would have been nice to kind of use the other items from Get Famous. But I made do with what I had, and the apartment came out good. I feel like I rushed it a little bit, actually, but it was still cute. The accent color for this house was like bright yellow and green, I think. Or maybe it was just green because of the chair. I don't... I did this video so long ago that, just like the previous one, I don't remember much of what I did. So we will go along this both confused. Anyway, so like I said, I did end up pushing that double bed right up against the wall. I do away with that mirror as much as I love that mirror. I think I found a way to put it in this room. There we go. That's how I made it work. Although I heard that it's bad to have a mirror directly facing your bed, so please don't do that. In The Sims, it's okay. There isn't much to this house. I feel like I cluttered it a little bit just to make it more homey. Although, to be fair, my sim really was not home much. I felt like she spent a lot of time at work during the day. She was obviously sleeping. But yeah, I really, whenever I make a home and I put that keyboard, I always wish we had an upright piano instead of a keyboard. Like, I know we have the grand piano and stuff, but really in like a small space like this, it's just not, it just doesn't make sense to have the grand piano. And so you're probably thinking, well, yeah, that's why they have the keyboard. But the thing is, keyboard, upright piano, like, I don't know if it's just me personally, but I would prefer an upright piano over a keyboard any day. So I hope we do get that upright soon. I feel like I've said that in a previous video. If I did, I'm sorry for repeating myself, but it really just frustrates me because, like, in the previous Sims, I'm pretty sure there was an upright piano and a grand piano. So how come in this one we can't have that upright piano and we have this keyboard? Anyway, so I think I finished furnishing the apartment, and now I'm just kind of cluttering it up a little bit to make it more look lived in. I'm trying to be better at cluttering, like, I don't know, like, I feel like I clutter okay, but I've watched other videos and I see them kind of clutter up the place and I'm like, oh, that's really good. Like, sometimes it's a little too much, but sometimes it works. So I'm still kind of trying to find that balance, I guess. But the final layout of this room, I did like it, and I liked how bright, like using the yellows and all that, I really liked how it turned out. I personally don't think I would do it to my own place. Though, to be honest, when I was younger and I still lived with my parents, my room was actually white and orange. And I don't know what possessed me to think that was a good idea, because a couple years later I was like, ooh, we should change the orange to black, like right now. But I did go on internship in Malaysia for a few months, and when I did come back home, my dad had changed most of the orange to black. And so I jokingly told him, so my room is Halloween now, you know, with the orange and black. But I mean, the white kind of balanced it out a little bit, but still, it was just like, can we finish the rest of the room? It never happened. I don't know if they fully changed every orange part to black now. The last time I was there was in 2016, 2017, so I don't know. And last I heard from my parents, they also use it for storage space. So I don't know. But anyway, personally, like I said, I don't think I would do bright colors. It's just not me, and it's not my husband either. And it's funny because my closet is the same way. I don't have a lot of bright colors. Most of my clothes are like darker shades, and really most of my clothes are like black, white, gray, dark blue, dark green occasionally, red occasionally too, but really nothing too bright. Like I think I have one yellow shirt, like one pink, which I'm not that fond of, but my field of work right now, I always have to dress up, and so every now and then I will wear colors just because everything else is in the laundry, so it's nice to have them there. But I've been thinking about actually going through my stuff and kind of picking out what I don't like anymore, what I don't wear, what's just taking up space, and donating it. So I'm hoping I get that done soon. And I don't think I'm gonna replace them. Like, it'd be nice to have just more space and less stuff, but we will see. So I put posters behind the desk area. I feel like that would be a cute thing to see when you're streaming. And I think we are almost done with this house. Like I've cluttered it enough. I haven't done the walls yet, so I think I'll do that after this. I was just trying to fill up more spaces, or rather empty spaces. Yeah, no, I think everything's fully furnished. So I did that one middle wall yellow as kind of like an accent wall, and everything else was white, and it made the apartment just very bright, which is nice. I'm trying to convince my husband to paint our walls white, because right now it's like a tan, a beige. I'm horrible with colors. Like, if you show me color, I won't be like, oh, that's like fuchsia or light pink or baby pink. I'll just be like, that's pink, or that's blue, not sky blue or electric blue or anything like that. So it looks like I am doing a bit more decorating. I really like those rugs, like the look of the rugs stacked on top of each other. Like, I know it's probably not the best thing to do in real life, because they won't just be perfectly flat, but I like how it looks. I wish we had more variety in terms of the color and the patterns, because it's just very how would you say, like rustic looking, but it works for this apartment just color wise. So the bathroom, very basic. I didn't do much to it, and I actually I think I forgot to put that little bin I like putting next to the toilet, so that's one thing I forgot to do. But I think at that point I was just like, she's only here to like sleep. She only comes home to sleep. So I didn't do much to the bathroom, or maybe that's just my excuse because I was being a little lazy. But this build is on the gallery, and I don't know if you noticed that I did like this thing with the walls where I broke a part off and then kind of pulled it over, and the reason for that is because if you just kind of draw on the walls, it will do it as separate rooms, but if you do it where you kind of pull things together or pull the walls together, it'll register the whole space as one room, and that's the only workaround you have to upload apartments onto the gallery. Isn't that funny? I was trying to figure out how I could do, or rather upload apartments into the gallery for the longest time, until I googled it and I was like, oh, that doesn't make sense why it works that way, but it works. And so I just always have to keep that in mind when I build apartments that I want to share on the gallery. Or, sorry, renovate, not build. Or, that works, I guess. I don't know. So here we are with the lights. I really like those chandeliers. Like, I wish I could use them more, but not a lot of the stuff I build will work with those, I feel like. So I like them here. They're cute. Here are the screenshots, the main area, which I like, the kitchen, and then another shot. I really like those kind of like beaded curtains. I did use them in the previous build too. And like I said, this is already up on the gallery. It has been for quite some time. Everything works. Let me know what you think about the space in the comments below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.